So, hello, my beautiful people, welcome back to today's episode. It's another wonderful day coming live this evening. For us here, it's evening, and let me try to fix this camera. Alright, so I don't know if it's that fine or not, still not yet. So, for those who are meeting for the first time, kindly consider subscribing and my name is Nyangi. Nancy, nana kwa mlango. Nani huyo? Si nimeshika mtu ameshika mlango. Okay. So, sorry for that. For those who we are meeting for the first time, my name is Musimo Jen. I'm a content creator coming from East Africa, Kenya. And today it's another wonderful day that God has granted to us. And when you come in, kindly hit the like button, double tap your screen to give me the likes. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. So today we are going to discuss about poultry farming in Kenya. You know, poultry, it's rearing of rearing of birds. Not animals, but birds. Poultry birds. You know, with me here, I have a cup of porridge. I don't know if you know porridge. I have a cup of porridge and I'll be taking my porridge as we talk. And luckily, today it's not raining like yesterday, and it didn't rain today. The weather is very good today. I don't know if it's good when it doesn't rain or when it rains. You know, those farmers who depend on rainwater, for those who doesn't do irrigation, it's good when it rains. So today it didn't rain. I don't know if it's a bad day, but all in all, whatever God has planned, it's always good. Whatever God has planned, it's always good. I can see 7 people in the house. Thank you so much for coming, and double tap your screens to give me the likes. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. So poultry farming, it's the rearing of poultry birds. You know, we have different types of poultry birds. Something is disturbing, like we have chickens, and chickens are also in different types. We have broilers, layers, and even in different breeds. We have the improved kienyeji, Saso F1, pure kienyeji. Like from the thumbnail there, you can see we have those are pure kienyeji. And the pure kienyeji, when you say kienyeji, those are local. Kienyeji, it's local. Kienyeji, it's a Swahili word that means local. So the kienyeji, pure kienyeji, is the best breed. It's the best breed to have. And there are reasons why they are the best breeds. And not only chickens, but we have like other ornamental birds. We have like goose, turkeys, pigeons, bantams, pekins, quails. You know, nowadays people rear quails at home. Quails are kept at home. And for those who doesn't understand, or for those who don't know quails, they are small birds. And we have birds like guinea fowls, yeah, and so many others. So when we collect them together, or a general name that we use to refer to all of them, it's poultry birds. So today I want us to talk about poultry farming in Kenya. You know, poultry farming, it's done in different classes and in different ways. You can do poultry farming in a modern way, you can do it in a local way, and you can also do it as if you don't want to do it. Have you ever seen someone doing something as if he doesn't want to do or she doesn't want to do? I know it's noisy, and we have no option. We have no option. You know, here, like this wall here, the where I'm touching right now, it's my neighbor's wall, and that here again, it's my neighbor's wall. So it's just a small room. So if I talk here, they can listen to what I'm talking from this side or this side. So like right now from this side here, they are watching a movie. That's why you can hear it's noisy. It's at night and it's noisy. Yeah, I've not seen any comment, and I say have many people here. I don't know if there is a problem with them. Okay, no problem. So guys, you are allowed to share your comment or ask any question. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you so much for the like. So guys, you know, this poultry, there are some reasons why we rear them or why we keep them. We have Lucy loving Lucy. Lucy, welcome. Hi to you. May God bless you, Lucy, for coming. And let's enjoy this life together. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, kindly don't forget to subscribe. And for those who are content creators, for the content creators, you can just leave a comment so that I'm gonna check maybe your channel maybe later. Not maybe, I would, so that I can check your channel later. So there are reasons why people start such projects, poultry projects, and it's not simple or it's not easy. And something funny with poultry farming, it's not expensive, but it's not easy. Why? Oh, Black is here. Black, good evening, Mr. Masai Musimo. Thank you so much, Black. Thank you so much for being here for me, Black. May God bless you for you coming in. Good. Is it afternoon for you? I don't know the difference between Africa and or Kenya and Norway. Maybe maybe you are in the afternoon or morning. I hope your day was good. Yes, my day was good but tiresome. My day was good but tiresome. So, poultry farming, it's simple, it's easy. No, it's simple but not easy. I don't know if you get me. Why it's not easy, and why it's simple? It's simple because it doesn't require a lot of capital, but it has a lot of income. Imagine you spent less, and you've deleted. You say that it's 5 p.m. 5 p.m. So it's a difference of let me say it's a difference of 2 hours. So it's also good evening to you, Black. It's a difference of 2 hours, Kenya and Norway. So it's simple because it doesn't require a lot of capital, but it gives a lot of income. Yeah, it's a difference of 2 hours. So poultry farming, it's difficult because it needs you to work, and you must be there monitoring. That is what I like about it. You know, sometimes it's good when you are doing something, you must be there most of the times. So for poultry farming, that's how it is. you must be there regularly, visiting and observing, so that whenever maybe, let me use a good example of rearing maybe chicken layers, yeah, you must be keen. Why should you be keen? Because when like they are attacked with pests or diseases, they are highly spread. They spread very fast, not highly. They spread very fast. So you have to be keen, so that you can notice maybe early enough. And if you don't realize that they are affected early enough, you may end up losing the whole family. When I say the family, I mean the whole birds, all birds, the family of birds. And it's not only in chickens, all birds. When you are doing poultry keeping and maybe one bird is affected and you've not maybe separated it, this is how it's always done. When you've realized that one bird is sick or one bird is affected, you have to put it in quarantine. You separate it from other birds, because maybe the infection or the disease can spread from one bird to another. So the best solution there is to separate it, so that when you will be treating it, and you know something funny with it, when you touch a bird and it's sick, now it has some infections, most of those diseases, when you touch it, then you touch another bird, you've already transmitted the infection. So you have to separate it, because when they're interacting, maybe when they release their waste, something like that, or they drink water from the same drinkers, which means that water is already contaminated. So those are the reasons why you separate them. Yeah. And the reason why you separate them is to make sure that they not infect the other parts that have not been affected. And guys, don't forget to do this for me. Please, 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 please subscribe to this channel if you haven't. My wish is to monetize this channel before the end of this year. You know, this channel, it's 1 year, 1 year 2 months, 1 year 2 months old since it started, and we've not monetized. And I've seen others, they start today and they monetize tomorrow, but for me it's an year now. Yeah, so kindly consider subscribing. If the chickens, hens, have enough space like in Europe, it is exactly required by law when the chickens stay healthy. Yes, that is true, and that's why you see it's recommended when maybe you are building a structure for your wow. Eh, wow. So it's recommended to it's recommended to build a structure that it's well ventilated, so that they can have their free air, free circulation of air. And one thing also I've realized, we have a method of rearing chickens that it's called the free range. So when you practice free range, the chickens or the birds stays healthy. I don't know if you know that free range, it's a practice whereby you just release them, they walk freely. But I always see in videos is that the animals in Africa are not well looked after, that they will never be accepted in Europe. But what I always see in videos is that the animals in Africa are not well looked after. That would never be accepted. Yes, that is true. That is true. I don't know in Europe because I've never been there. But here in Africa, uh, uh, here in Africa, we have some bodies. I don't know if that is we have bodies or a body that controls that. Like Kenya, it's very corrupt. Kenya, it's very corrupt. We have people who have to take care of animals. Those people who can come and see and say, no, no, no. Those who knows the right of animals, not who knows, everyone knows. If you are a farmer, you know the right of those animals. But we have those who make sure that these animals are treated or kept in the right way. But they are just there. They don't work. That's why you can see you just find animals in the streets, goats in the street, and something funny. There's a time when pigs were just all over in the streets. And pigs are very dangerous. Pigs are very dangerous, and especially when they are. Kanini? So. Nanjugu. So, pigs are very dangerous, especially the male pigs. And when a pig or when pigs are mating, they are very dangerous and very aggressive. So imagine now they have been released in streets. Yes, that is true, Black. I agree with you. And even chickens or hens, they are just released to move freely. And one of the disadvantages is that they collect diseases from outside. Whether rabbits, chickens, or cows, all animals have a lot of space, and I mean far too little space. Wow, but that is really good. That is really good. There's no room for the rabbits either. Don't even have enough room for one rabbit, and they have 6 rabbits. So the animals get sick, and yes, very true, very true. And that's why, and you may even have the space. Yes, you have the space. You have the space, and you lack a good structure. With us, the problem it's not space, but structure. We don't have good structures, and that is one of the big challenges that we have. Like when you want to do poultry farming, you must have good structures. One of the major things that you should do, it's about structure. And yes, you may have a good number of birds, have a big space, but since you don't have that structure, probably it will not be easy, or it will not be done in the right way. So you must have good structure. So that is what affects us here, Black. But different countries have different loads, or even lawlessness, which means you don't have laws. There are no aggressive animals, only those who are improper kept. Oh, but we have a very big difference. Like me, I am animal lover. I can say that anything associated with farming, it's in my love stream. It's my blood stream, yeah? So one thing I've realized, we have a very big difference between Africans and Europeans. Here, it's abnormal in most homesteads. It's abnormal for a dog. It's abnormal for a dog to be kept in your house, in our house, yeah. But I know what I know. In Europe, that is common. Here, dogs are just kept in kennels, in those small cages, and that is, I don't know how to put it. For me, I don't like that. And there is a time when I visited one of my friends. He has good dogs like Rottweiler, have Bobels, and Caucasian. Those are dogs that are imported. So this person he built some small cages and he locked in the dogs. And I was asking him, how will you feel if someone just locked for you in a small room like that the whole day? Then this person just release you just few hours a day, just few hours at night. How would you feel? So dogs are just like human beings. They are animals. They have blood. They are also affected with diseases, stress. You have to release them sometimes so that they can associate with maybe people or other animals. And if you are not an animal lover, why should you keep animals then treat them in that bad way? So one thing that really affects us, it's a structure. It's structure. We have African Jeremy. African Jeremy, welcome. And he has said hello. So guys, African Jeremy is greeting us. Hello, Jeremy or African Jeremy. He's African Jeremy. And but dogs need plenty of exercise and space. If there's always on a short leash, they are aggressive. Yes, that is it. So what they always do, like the dogs, they are just locked. They are just locked in a. They are just locked in a cage, maybe the whole day. And sometimes when it rains, maybe at night it's raining, and people said, no, it can't be rained on because I'm going. Imagine dogs are just left there in some homesteads. They don't even have shelter. So there are other things that we should begin with. We have Just Kina. Just Kina, he said, hello, welcome Kina. Feel comfortable, feel at home. How are you? I am fine, Kina. So welcome to this channel, Kina, and let's enjoy it together. And you are allowed to share your thoughts in the comment section. You are allowed to contribute. This live stream is open to everybody. You are all allowed. This is our live stream, not mine. And this is our channel, me and you guys. I can't make it alone. And if I could be here alone from the start, imagine I could have been bored already. That's why I like people who are active like Black. Black, you are really supportive to this channel, and may God keep on blessing you, and you may live many years and watch me being successful, and maybe I'll visit you one day. Dogs need to be well trained and obey commands. In Europe, you have to take a dog owner exam, and the dogs are registered, and you pay dog tax. There are tax that are paid because you have a dog. No. Here it's not done that way. What we do, we have different types of dogs or different breeds, and for the local breeds, they are not. The government doesn't even want, they have nothing to do with local dogs. So those good breeds, they ensures that you have well vaccinated them. We have vaccination like anti-rabies, and that is the common one. Yeah. So if you've just vaccinated them, they don't want to know how you take care of it. And maybe one of these days, I will have a dog. I'll have a dog and a kennel. I'll start with a kennel, and I can show people how it's done. I really love dogs. Umende? Yeah? Amekupe. And we can show people how it's done, Black. Yeah, maybe. And to have a good dog, here it's a business already. To have a good breed of dogs, that is one of the good businesses that I've seen that farmers do here. And not most farmers. If you have a dog and you take good care of it, and those good breeds, they are not just given for free. They are being sold. So if you take good care of it, it's a source of an income. Having a good breed of dog, it's also a source of income. So that is it. Yes, you are obliged to vaccinate your dog, and all dogs are microscopic. Yes, that is true. And do you have a dog, Mr. Musimo? No. I don't have a dog. And why? Having a dog, it's also my wish. And I used to have a dog before. I used to. Hey, it's noisy, but you'll bear with me. I have no option. It's noisy, but I have no option since I'm staying here. And this is one of the cheapest house. If you want a house a room where you'll have your privacy, where you can't hear what these people are doing, or that is expensive for me right now. So meanwhile, they will be here until maybe when I'll construct my own house, or I will afford a good house where we'll be not being interfered with that noise. So I used to have a dog. But those local dogs are highly affected with diseases. Their immunity is not stronger than those other dogs. So it was affected. Imagine they were affected, and I lost all of them. I tried my best. Imagine I spent the few that I had to treat them, but I didn't manage. All dogs are good, but dogs are only as good as their owners are to them. If dogs are hit, no, Black. That one, it's not true. There are good dogs and there are good breeds of dogs and other ones that are not good. And why am I saying that? Like here, dogs are being sold. You buy a dog, and there is a difference in price depending to the breed. Why? We have those dogs. A dog like Rottweiler. Rottweiler is not a good dog at all. Rottweiler is not a good dog. One of the reasons why I'm saying that Rottweiler is not a good dog. Rottweiler, it's unpredictable. You may raise that dog from its puppy stage when it's still young. It's a puppy. Then it grows, especially. No, this is how it usually be. When Rottweiler grows to 8 years, when it's 8 years old, you have to kill that dog. Why? because uh, it was crossbreeded from a dog animal and a dog, a wild animal. I can't mention that animal because maybe those people who have their trailer will be shocked and they can end up killing their dogs, of which it's not good and it's not my intention. Rottweiler, it's a good dog, but if you keep Rottweiler when it's 8 years old, that's a threat to the family, and it's unpredictable. When the mood swings, it can even goes vice versa. It can even kill you. And Rottweiler are one of the breed of dogs that has eaten many people. Many people. There is a time when I was looking for a job, and I just found myself in a Chinese company, Chinese owner company. A Chinese came from China. He came to this area here. Then he bought land. He opened a company whereby they deal with gold. You know, this land is blessed with gold. Yeah, our land here is blessed with gold. And one thing that is funny about it, we have gold here, but those people who have that their land has gold, they just sell to other people. So those people came, it's maybe you work for them. Like I have said, a Chinese came and he has the company out of gold. So he get the gold, then he used. So when I was just passing there looking for job, I was attracted with one thing. This Chinese has many different types of dogs, and he had Rottweiler. You know, when we were talking, I just told him, Rottweiler is not a good dog, and he told me it has already started having weird characteristics. The way you are just saying, and it's not long time. It's not long time. It's a few months ago. He told me, yes, you are saying the right thing. This dog is 9 years old, and it has turned to be like a wild animal. It's a threat. Like when we release it, maybe it's very aggressive. He confirmed to me that, and maybe but taking cameras to some homesteads, it's not me. No, I disagree. All people are good, but some people become bad because of improper upbringing or negative expresses. It's the same with dogs. No, no. There are dogs that are breeded with animals, wild animals. Just get this. Wild animals, not animals, not only animals, but they are breeded with wild animals. Just imagine animal like let's talk of cheetah or a lion. You have a lion. You know, lions are good animals, yeah. Lions are good animals, and you can take care of an animal when it's young. You can even stay with it in your room when it's young. But what will happen when this lion has grown? They are good animals. Yes, I also know that. And we all know that lions are good animals. And you know, we have dogs that have been breeded with that they have done crossbreeded with the dogs. Yeah. And those are the breeds that we call good breeds. We have those dogs that have been crossbreeded with wild animals. And at a certain stage when they are growing, they have those characteristics of wild animals. Imagine now a dog changing from its normal behavior and going to and start behaving like a wild animal, and it can kill you anytime, whether you trained it or not. Street street dogs and homeland songs. Dogs are only a problem in Africa. We don't have that at all. Okay. And yes, that is true. You know, those street dogs are also not good. First of all, those street dogs are not treated or they are not vaccinated anyway. So that's already a problem, yeah? Maybe when it bites someone, it may bring some problems. There are hunting dogs, family dogs, guard dogs. That's the. Thank you so much. I can see now. Um, I can see now, Black. You understand this. You know, I understand everything about dogs, and that is the point now. But now the problem with us here, you know, like Bobel, it's a friendly dog. That's a family dog. Yeah, Bobel. And Rottweiler, it's for hunting. That is true. We have those small dogs like Chihuahua. Those are family dogs. Yeah, that is true. Now that's the difference. Now here we can discuss which is the best dog to have. Nowadays we don't do hunting. We don't hunt, and it's not allowed by the government or poaching. So it's better to have a family dog or a guard dog. Yeah, now I've agreed with you, Black. I've now agreed. Okay, impossible. In Europe, all dogs sold are tested and have proper papers. Okay, that's a problem in Africa where we don't know anything about it. No, no. Before you own a dog, before you own a dog, not a local dog, but before you own a dog, but all dogs should be vaccinated, even here in Africa. That's how it is. And imagine, it brings a problem now when your dog has beaten someone, then when your dog has beaten someone, then this person has reported you. Something. When your dog has beaten someone and you have been reported, the first thing that they ask, it's the paper, vaccination paper. It's vaccination paper. Did you vaccinate your dogs? Let's see the papers. And when vaccinating the dogs, there are some labels or some stickers on those vaccination bottles. So you just remove the sticker, then you just put it on the vaccination book. Those dogs have the booklet. You must have a booklet for your dog. It's the same in Africa. I don't know if that's how it's done in Europe, but there's a booklet for a dog that when you vaccinate, the doctor puts there and he signs. I have 35 sled dogs, husky, working dogs, and family dogs. They pull the sled through the snow in winter, and we do sports with them. You mean you have 35 dogs? Imagine you once said about that thing. I thought it was a joke. So which breed do you have? I'm now interested. Which breed do you exactly have? I've already seen such a dog. I've seen such a dog. I saw a dog whereby it's white and black. That was the color of that dog, and one eyes was green, and another one was, is it bluish? Yeah, I've seen such a dog. but it was very expensive. I have seen such a dog, black, but I have to check about the sled dogs. So I've seen such a dog. I don't know if it's a different breed, but I've seen those dogs that one color, but that they have a difference colors in the eyes. Husky. Let me write that. I must Google today. Let me see this. What? What? Imagine I was just trying to. I don't know if it's clear. I was just trying to do a calculation and get this figure of this money. That is not a joke. That is not a joke. That is not a joke. But dogs are expensive even here. I've never asked, I didn't ask about the price of that dog. But I asked about the puppies. And that man told me that he don't make puppies because he doesn't have that good, the male of the original breed of that male. He just imported that dog. And is it sold when it's still young? Let me hear. In winter, our country is covered in snow, so cars can only drive on the main roads with snow chains. Otherwise, we go by snowmobile or take the dog sled. Okay, I think maybe in future I'll have one. Or do you want to give me one dog? Black, can I get one puppy from you? Do you breed the dogs? Can I get one puppy? Not one. I can get two. A male and a female. You know, for me, I can stay with a dog in my house, in my room. I can live with my dog. If I have a dog. One thing, most Africans, they don't wash their dogs. And it's not, that is their fault. That's why you see most Africans don't want dogs in their houses because they think that they are dirty. And when those dogs are dirty, it's because of it's not their fault. It's those the owner's fault. You are the one. It's your responsibility to ensure that this dog is well washed at least once per week. So for me, when I'll have a dog, I'll be staying with a dog in my own house. The person who drives the sled dog is called a master. These dogs can only live in cold places. Are you sure? Okay. And do you breed them? I will confirm. I will confirm, and I will Google and see if we have those dogs in Kenya. Yeah, I have to check if we have those dogs in Kenya. Kenya, we also have some good breeds of dogs that have been imported. Because, but I don't know if you are talking about this dog that has many feathers. Is it furs? It has big, tall ears. Minus 40 degrees. Maybe I'll Google. There's a dog that we call it snow dog. The snow dogs. The snow dogs. That's just a local name that we use here. They are dogs with the feathers. No feather, furs. With long furs, and they are always green color or white. So we call them snows. Yes, I'll Google them. Then yeah, I'll Google them. Maybe when we meet in the next video or live stream in the comment section, we will discuss about that. It's a very good idea. And I like animals. For me, I like animals. I really like animals. Animals and plants. But sometimes, okay. Snow dogs are huskies. Okay. Yes, we have huskies in Kenya. We have them, but they're expensive. Husky are expensive now, but we have them in Kenya. I've seen them, but they are expensive, yeah. And they are not common. They are not common. And what people are doing here, just those few people have noticed that dogs are expensive, and it's true. Dogs are expensive. So what they do, they just buy a male and a female from different parents, yeah. Like you buy a male from another family, then you go and buy a female from another family, then they start breeding. That's a very good business. That's a very good business. We have those dogs that when you breed, you can easily sell them. And dogs, you don't look for the market. Just imagine, you don't look for the market. They advertise themselves. When you have a good dog and you raise it in a good way, and during those times that you are taking them for an exercise, you are already advertising. People start booking. They start booking puppies, and it's a lot of money before even they have not given birth. The moment the mother is pregnant, they start booking. And so those who have started breeding, it's a very good idea. Huskies need to run 70 kilometers every day, all year around, and not in hot weather. Otherwise, it is animal cruelty. Yes, so you are talking about the same animal. So what I saw, very early in the morning, they take those animals for a road trip or a morning run. That is, so it's the same breed. I've seen that very early in the morning, around 4 a.m. As you go as you go for a morning run, you go with that dog. No, in Africa, that is not a good idea. I forbid it, Musimu. I will be sad. Why? Not, yes, maybe you've seen dogs that they are not kept in a good condition, and most people doesn't do that. Most people doesn't take care of their dogs. Black, you don't agree with that idea, but I've seen it. It's a good, and most people have started doing it. We have those people who understand it, and they do it in the right way. Vipi? Sawa. We have those people do it for business, and you know, when you are doing it for business, you sacrifice yourself. You do it in the right way. Go Google it, and you'll understand. And if you love animals, don't do that. Then I won't support you anymore. Okay. I'll go and check. And I will respond to you about the slit dog and husky. And we also have other breeds like the bobel. Bobel is also very expensive, and it doesn't, it's not affected with the climate, because it's I have seen it here, and one of my friends have it. Have you heard of bobel? We don't have elephants in the snows either. And let me ask you, have you heard of bobel? Have you heard of bobel? Bobel, it's originated from South Africa. The pure breed came from South Africa. And oh, Black, have you heard of bobel? Umemaliza? Kila kitu iko tayari. Okay. I have in one of my shorts, bobel, it's there. We have Dorai. Hi to you, Dorai. So that is it. And guys, thank you so much for your time. And for those who haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. And I am happy for your time. I appreciate. I take time to say thank you so much here for me. We will keep pushing. I beg you, if you haven't subscribed, kindly do it for me. So Dorai, before you go, please subscribe. Please subscribe and hit the notification button so that you can be notified when we have a live stream. So Black, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being here for me. You are supporting me. And imagine, Black is one of my big supporters. You always make it for me, and you are always here for me. And I can't take that for granted. I'm so grateful. And the only thing that I can pay you is to pray for you, and God will do it for me. I am sure God will do it for me. You are not old. You'll live long. You'll live many years. And let God be there for us. all. So thank you so much, guys. Let me end this live stream at this point, and tomorrow also we will be having a live stream. So it's not easy nowadays for me to make videos. Until when I'll be having my own phone, it's when I'll be managing to have videos daily. So meanwhile, thank you so much. Let's meet in the next video. Bye bye, Black. Have a good evening too.